you actually chose your lifetime. Here's 9 signs you birthed in with a soul path in plan, and you knew exactly why you were coming. You developed a skill at an early age that just came so naturally to you. Perhaps you learned to play an instrument from very young. Maybe you were just brilliant at art. That skill stayed with you through your whole growing up years, and now as an adult, you're highly successful using that skill. It's like it was mapped out already from very young in your life. You have a deep sense of knowing that you have a mission here that you feel the need to fulfill. Even if you don't know what that mission is yet, your soul lets you know when you're off track. You follow that inner calling. You meet somebody new in life and you instantly recognize them. There is that deep sense of knowing, I'm meant to know you for a reason. And even if that reason isn't clear yet, you just have that deep soul sense of knowing, we've connected for a reason. You're on my pathway because there's something we're supposed to be doing together, and you foster that relationship. You've had to face some serious challenges in your lifetime. There's been times when the rug has been pulled out from under your feet, and yet, despite the suffering, you wouldn't change anything because you're recognizing deep within you, this was the purpose of it all. You are learning, you are growing, you're becoming stronger and more empowered all of the time. The suffering is the making of you. Deep inside of you, you seem to already know how to deal with it, how to respond to it. As you look back on life and you look at the relationship that you've held with your parents, you realise that they were the right parents for you, perfectly placed for what you came here to do. For example, perhaps a parent suffered with a serious health condition that in your adult years you now help other people with because you have gained qualifications in being able to help people in the way that you couldn't help your parents. You experience dreams or visions of your future life. You know what it is that you came here to do. There's that inner sense of knowing of, I got to do this and I've got to stay true to it. You may even have the sense that you've done this before, and yet you can't really fathom out how you would even know that. As you look back on your life, you realise that everything was unfolding as it should. Opportunities came to you at the right time when you were ready for them, and everything seems to have slotted into place like the perfect puzzle pieces coming together. You have a real drive or need to understand if you're fulfilling your life purpose. Within you, you understand that you are an eternal soul. Something in you is telling you, I have a reason for being here. You're trying to remember what that reason is. It's not always clear, so you're going within and just feeling your way through. These signs show you that deep down within you, you have the understanding, 1, you are an eternal soul, and 2, there is a deeper meaning and purpose for you being here. You birthed in knowing you were coming to achieve something, to master things about yourself that you haven't yet mastered. You come from a dimension of life, not just of this earthly world, but of the spiritual world too. One day you will return to it. Are you aware of your soul path? Do you have any pre-birth memories, maybe even? Could you add anything to this list here as well? Do let me know in the comments, and if you enjoy this content, don't forget to follow or subscribe.